Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back to Fernvalley Farms YouTube channel. This is your first time on the channel. My name is Vince. Welcome. If you want to see beekeeping videos, this is the place to be. So you know what? Hit the subscribe button right there. Subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Hit the little bell. You'll get notified when a video comes out. We're all beekeeping here. Okay, so what we're going to do really quick, I haven't done this for a while actually. I just thought of this. We're going to do a mite check really fast. On all these hives, I pulled the apivar out. Matter of fact, Saturday supers are going on. It'll be 14 days. So today is day 12. 12 days ago, I pulled the apivar out. You leave your apivar in for 6 weeks. It's a slow, right here. The apivar strip, the bees walk across these strips. There are little molecules on there. The bees walk around and collect it on them. They walk all over each other. And the apivar is like a slow, they say it's a 99.9% kill, I believe. So, but it's a slow kill. It doesn't kill inside the brood. But you want to leave these out for 6 weeks. You really, if you had to go an extra week, you could, whether, you know, because of weather or whatever. But you don't want to leave them in too long because you don't want the mites to get resistant to them. So really quick, I pulled these out a couple of weeks ago. I just pulled these out of my one split. That's why I still have them sitting here. I'm going to show you what I do here. Underneath all my screen bottom boards, I have these plastic, and all they really are is, you know, like when you see the big fluorescent lights, like in stores or whatever, the plastic covers, that's what they are. They work out great for this. They're plastic, they scrape clean really well. So like right here, you slide this thing out. See all the crap and all the junk? I like to do this periodically just for my own curiosity. Look at the picnic bugs in here. Those aren't hive beetles, those are picnic beetles, or picnic bugs. I was overrun last year with them. You can see some pollen in here. All I'm going to do, and I like to scrape these things clean once in a while, and if there are mites, that's going to be hard to see with all this debris in here. But what's nice about these plastic inserts, if you keep them clean, I'm a little slacked on this, I keep forgetting to do this, you can see the mites really well on this. So obviously, I'm just going to scrape this one clean. There's way too much stuff on here. But see how nice these things clean off? I just got a cheap old 99-cent ice scraper. This is why you got to do this once in a while. Don't let too much junk build up on it. There, you see how nice and clean that is? If you keep up on it and don't let it get like this, you can see the hive beetles, or you can see the mites with that nice white background. I gotta buy a few more of these, actually, for my other hives. It slides in there real nice. All right, let me go grab another one. I should be doing this a lot sooner. Let me see if I do this. I'm sure there's probably at least one mite on here somewhere. I'm just going to clean these off. But these work really good for doing mite checks. As you can see, I'm really nice on here. Especially, like I said, the apivar is like a slow kill. If you fog them, if you fog your hives and you got one of these on here, come back the next day, and if you've got mites, you'll see them. Don't think you don't have mites because you do. We all unfortunately have to deal with it. All right, let me put this back. Yeah, I've waited way too long in between cleaning these things. I really don't see any mites, which is good. I'm sure there's one or two here. So there's one right there walking around. There's one right there. There's another one walking around. See, there's mites. You have mites. I don't know if you can see this. It's right here. See it? Right there. You see him walking around? The little SOB. We don't like mites. So even though you treat, you're still going to get them. But you want to keep your mite load under control. Mites is your biggest problem, obviously, with the hives, with the bees. But that's what's nice about these plastic things. Like I was saying about the screen bottom boards, is the mites fall through it. With a solid board, the mites just fall down and they stay in there. With a screen bottom board, they fall. And if the bees chase them away, they fall through the screen. One thing you gotta be careful with these, especially more in the winter, these things, that's why part of this is broken off, they crack. So you gotta be a little careful with that if you live in a cold climate. Look at all the debris and pollen. Let me see if I do this. But they've been treated. If you've got a strong colony, the bees will really help keep your mites under control a little bit. But you still have them, you still have to treat for them. Like I said, I do the Apivar, and then I'll fog them over the summer. If they don't have supers on, if they got supers on, you don't want to fog them. But if I have to, I can pull the supers off, fog everybody, put the supers back on. See how nice that is? I actually got this idea. I was at a customer of mine, and she was cleaning up one of her barns, and she's got bees too. And she had a whole bunch of that. I started looking at it, I'm like, hey, you want to sell a couple of those? So she gave me a few. Okay, just a quick little video on checking your mites. You can see I had a couple of them. Walking around, so there are mice, but like I said, those screen bottom boards, that the bees will sometimes chase the mites out and they'll fall right through the screen and they won't come back up. So that's what I like about them. So anyways, if you do screen bottom boards, and I did a video on this, so you can go back and look. Actually, I'll link that video, building the screen bottom boards, or I think I was adjusting them in the video. But I'll link it at the end of this so you can see. But these things work great. See how nice solid plastic? They get wet, who cares? I had a couple other ideas I was doing before, but they were just warp. And I tried using some really good foam board. It didn't work. These things work so much nicer. But you gotta do, if you live in a cold climate, you do gotta be careful that they don't crack on you. So anyways, that's it. Just wanted to do a quick little update. Just cleaning off my plastic sleeves that slide underneath my screen bottom board. Good way to check for your mites, especially after you fog. Like I said, when you fog, you pull this thing out, you'll see mites all. If you have a bad mite problem, or if you have any mites, you'll find them when you fog. They fall right through there, and you can count your mites too on these things. It works out really, really well. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, support the channel. I really appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button right here. When you do subscribe, hit that little bell next to the subscribe button. You'll get notified every time one of these videos comes out. Thumbs up are always appreciated. It makes the videos pop up in searches. Hopefully you like this idea. If you do, give me, let me know. Let me know in the comments below. Give it a try. And I will talk to you in the next video. Okay,